MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Kansas City Royals and the Miami Marlins. Stay tuned for Marlins baseball next. Pablo Lopez gets the starting assignment for the Fish in this matchup. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
First delivery to him on the way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road. So this is a big one for this ball club.
A ball and a strike. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat, but what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
A ball and no strikes. Merrifield, the runner at second with 1 away. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
2-2 to Hunter Dozier.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
And that misses ball 4, so it's 1st and 2nd now with only 1 away. Digging in now for Kansas City, Lucas Duda. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. 1st and 2nd now, 1 man out. 2-1 to the Royals' first baseman.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
And that's through into center field, base hit. And the run will score, and the Royals are off to a 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Lifted in the air out to right. Birdie is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Sel Perez is definitely a guy to watch right now. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
Comes set, the 0-1. Bounce to first. He's right there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits here for KC. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. KC leads this one 1-0. Danny Duffy gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. Dan, any thoughts?
You know, every pitcher comes out of spring training hoping they can make somewhere between 30 to 35 starts. This guy will be making start number 30 on the year. He's reliable, he's dependable, and he's been pretty good all season long. 30 starts, not an easy thing to do.
Striding in, Lewis Brinson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. From the stretch. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now. And this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Swung on and hit in the air to left. Gordon is there, and that's the first out of the inning. Set to get his day started, John Birdie. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Hit weekly back to the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down. In now, Garrett Cooper, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. He's set, and the pitch. Hit out towards second, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Now at the plate, Jorge Alfaro. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
A ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. 1 left for Miami. They still trail 1-0. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. The pitch.
No, that's the ball.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Digging in the switch hitter, Adalberto Mondesi. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And set to go is the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. No balls and 1 strike. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. There's 1 on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 left for Kansas City. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Settling in now, Jose Osuna. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's by him. It's 0-1. And the pitch. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
One ball, two
Got him
strikes.
to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full. 3-2 here. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And Gordon's there to take it in for the first out.
Batting fifth.
So stepping in, Brian Anderson with 10 runs batted in on 5 hits in the series. He's a guy to keep an eye on in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll lay off here as well, and it's 2-0 to the Miami third sacker. Outside, 3-0 now.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And there are 2 away now. And next up will be Franklin Barreto. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 0-1 the count. Duffy sets. Here's the pitch. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. 1-1. Here it is. Good curveball there. Gets the swing and miss.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Merrifield is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So new inning set to get underway, and next to bat will be the outfielder Jorge Bonifacio. Slapped hard the opposite way. Birdie is there, and there's 1 away. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up Hunter Dozier. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. That evens it up, 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Lifted in the air to center field. Waiting on it is Brinson. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. So 2 away here in the Kansas City 3rd. And that'll bring up the left-handed power threat, Lucas Duda. First delivery to him on the way. Ground ball right side. Barreto fields cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. KC down in order. They lead it 1-0.
Welcome back as the Marlins look to get the offense going in the 3rd. And this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. Specifically, power has been nowhere to be found. They enter the day with the lowest slugging percentage and fewest home runs in the league, which has led to a lot of media criticism, especially locally. One player told me, it's obviously a huge problem that we need to figure out as a group, but until we start driving the ball like we think we can, we need to find other ways to score runs and support our pitching staff. We'll see if they can show some signs of improvement as time goes on, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. 1-1.
Ball.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Here now the 2-2.
Ball.
They love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Now batting.
So striding in, Lewis Brinson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He's got to hurry, and there's out number 2. Ready for another chance. John Birdie, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
A bouncer up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Now a long throw home. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Boy, there are big RBIs and big base hits, Dero, but none more than with 2 outs. A big 2-out knock right there. Not only ties things up, but keeps the inning going as well.
Yeah, just a great approach right there by the batter. You never know when your number's going to be called. You always wanted to pass the baton to the next guy behind you. Take the donut off your bat and trust in the teammate behind you. That is a huge knock and keeps the line moving.
And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Hit down the and this will kick off the third base bag. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
He was able to recognize that pitch early. His eyes lit up on that one. Able to pull it down the line for a nice base hit.
So now to the plate, Jorge Alfaro. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Bonifacio's under it, and they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1-run scores here in the frame. Marlins forced to settle for 1. On now to the top of inning number 4. All tied at 1-1. All set for the start of the inning, and next to hit is the catcher, Salvador Perez. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. High in the air out towards shallow right. Birdie is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out. 1 away for the Royals here in the 4th. And that'll bring up the veteran left-handed hitting outfielder Alex Gordon. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. A ball and 2 strikes to Alex Gordon.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Now batting.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
1-0.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. Striding in once again, Jose Osuna. He flew out in his last at-bat.
No left fielder. Okay.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball. 1 ball, no strike.
Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. Duda is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian Anderson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground to short. Mondesi picks it up. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth.
Now batting.
So 2 are gone now in the Miami fourth. And the exciting middle infielder Franklin Barreto bats next. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1. Barreto, a former member of the Oakland A's. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Made him look silly with that one.
The 1-2.
Ball.
1 run on 3 hits and 1 error so far for the Marlins.
Ball.
And that misses. So after getting 2 outs with 3 pitches, he's gone full to the 3rd hitter here. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Gordon is there, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up, so we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
All right, Heidi, thank you. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Grounded to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
Digging in, Danny Duffy comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Way late on the fastball for strike 1. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Well, facing an AL pitcher at the plate, you certainly don't want to waste too many bullets on him. I expect this next pitch to be grooved right down the middle.
So he sets him down swinging. Danny Duffy goes down for out number 2 in the top half. With Merrifield next. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Up with it, Alfaro. But the throw is late, so the inning will continue after the strikeout pitch gets away. At the plate, Jorge Bonifacio. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. 2 balls and a strike.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
And a pitch out. Thought he might be moving there, but it's a ball 3 now. This is line to left. Osuna is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So they pick up. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And before the pitch here, time is asked for and granted by Woody Keller, the home plate umpire. Here comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Yohannes Solarte is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. Now here's the pitch.
Focus.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Now the 2-1 will not catch the zone, ball 3.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And the 3-1. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Merrifield backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Up next from Miami, Pablo Lopez. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
Cold strike at the letters, 0-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The 2-1. Hit softly down the line at first. And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Mondesi scoops it up. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Back to the top of the order now. And up next, the Miami area native Lewis Brinson. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Offered it a low one there, but came up empty. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. 2 out, nobody on. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Here's a little chopper up the middle, throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. First offering on its way.
Leading up for Kansas City, the third baseman.
Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
And that's a base hit right there on a hanging 2-strike changeup.
And that's one we like to call a hanger right there. You see it high, you let it fly. Nice job by the offensive player.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. And it's quickly 0-2. And due to behind 0-2 now. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And another foul ball. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Now a curveball misses inside.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Working for the punch out and the offering. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. And he finally wears him down as he strikes him out after a prolonged battle. That was good stuff.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
And up steps Salvador Perez. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. No hits to this point. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2.
Hey, I don't blame him.
Oh, way to get dirty. He gathers the throw. Wow. Standing in, Alex Gordon. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. This is line to left, and that's going to get down out there. And to score, the runner from second.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Liner in there for a base hit. And he is in there.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
1-2, the counts of the Royals shortstop. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. One for the Royals here, and it comes courtesy of this Alex Gordon swing. Bottom of the 6th coming up, and the Royals have taken a 2-1 lead. Ready now for the Marlins, John Birdie. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
The right fielder, John.
First delivery to him on the way. Skied into very shallow right. O'Hearn is camped under this one. One pitch, one away. And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. A couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Cooper.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. 1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now here's the pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, D-Row, that's a one-out single right there. Hey, the pitcher hasn't pitched out of the stretch in a while. He's been pretty sharp so far in this one.
Yeah, and hopefully that runner right there can get his attention. A little bit more diverted on first base, and then he leaves a cookie over the middle of the plate.
Jorge Alfaro is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
He wants that changeup back right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Hitter was just a smidge out in front.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. O'Hearn will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out. Next will be Jose Osuna. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
Right side. And that is into right field, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, third baseman.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
3-0 now.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. He's set. The 3-2. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Not a good at bat from him so far. He's got the bases loaded out there, but he's been way too aggressive, chasing the first two pitches way out of the zone. He should be
Line to shortstop. He's there to make the play, and that in. At the plate, Danny Duffy. He'll start the seventh, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
First pitch on its way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Osuna is right there, and it's a very quick out number one.
Now that
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And that one misses badly. It's ball two. We're in the seventh inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. This is line to left. And he'll reach down to make the catch as he takes that one right off his shoe tops for the second out. And that'll bring up Jorge Bonifacio. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, and that is off the wall. And he is into second with a two-out double.
now that the third baseman,
Now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be off for his starter this afternoon. Drew Steckenrider will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the seventh. Hunter Dozier digging in now. And he lays off for ball one.
Playing 11, 1-1.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. From the stretch, the 1-2. Slider whiffed on for strike three. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Danger averted following the two-out double. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Last half of the seventh here, and stepping up is the shortstop, Yonhervis Solarte.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Solarte, once a Toronto Blue Jay, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
3-1 to the Marlins middle infielder.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball four.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
Now here comes Kansas City manager Ned Yost making that slow walk to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. 1-0 the count. A runner at first with no outs here. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To second for one. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
Gotta love that out of your reliever, right? The first batter he faces into a double play. Pulled the right string that time, Skip.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. And it's fouled away. Here it comes on 1-1. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Kennedy sets his sights. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Grounded back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
2 out with the man at first. Andy Wilkins will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 40, Andy Wilkins.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
2-2. To 2-2 now. And a full count now as Kennedy misses there. It's 3-2 now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Here's the center fielder. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. Andy Wilkins will stay in the game, taking over in right field and batting in the 8th spot.
Number 40, Andy Wilkins.
Arlene Garcia will come on to take over on the mound now, and he'll hit in the 3rd spot in the lineup as a part of the double switch. Derek Dietrich will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base. Pitch on the way. And it's 0-1 to the Kansas City first baseman. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. Fouled off. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. And now pitch on the way.
Alex Gordon.
The windup and the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
You're playing 11, 1-1.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And he fouls this one off.
I know that's the spot. He didn't want to miss him, but he got away with it.
Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. KC down in order. They lead it 2-1. Brad Boxberger is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Number 63 will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. Now the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. This is line to left, and that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Diaz will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. As a look, now the pitch. The count now at 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. 3-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The next 3-2. Popped up. Dozier has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. From the belt, the pitch. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Called strike 2. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is... Diaz stays in the game after pinch hitting, and he'll be patrolling right field.
Now playing right field, number 91.
Teheran Guerrero enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. First offering on its way. Ryan O'Hearn is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit in the air to center field. Brinson is there, and he has it for the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Adalberto Mondesi. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire, right on by.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 0-2 count, and the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Kelvin Gutierrez will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Barreto will put this one away and the side is retired. Nothing across. Jake Diekman enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and the exciting middle infielder Franklin Barreto bats next. The 0-1 pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And the pitch.
Ball.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Sinker. 3-2 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And this is taken for ball 4. So just like that, the tying runs aboard to start the home half.
Up next for the Marlins.
Now at the plate, Yohairo Solarte. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And that misses low and away, ball 1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Working for the punch out and the offering. A little low, it's 2-2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Line to the right side. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batter,
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Dero? This pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
Just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Tying and winning runs are on here with nobody out. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. His past history with Jake Diekman, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. The 1-1 home. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Lewis Brinson comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Pause, now the pitch. It's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Wow, this manager must be pulling his hair out. Not only does he have to deal with this pitcher walking people, now he's got to deal with his defense tripping all over themselves.
Here's the first pitch to him. Andy Wilkins is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside. 1-0.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
Here it comes on 1-1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
He's gone to the well with times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
With too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low. Fouled away. Now another 2-2. And he will look at a called third strike. Oh, and a big one there as the bases stay loaded, and there are 2 gone now.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Kim will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. In his career, Kim hits a little over the 270 mark. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. One and one. Here it is.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The set and the 2-1. 2 big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. Miami down to their last strike. Hit on the ground to third. Dozier picks it up. Throw on to first will be in time to get him, and the Royals have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Well, that's what you call flirting with disaster right there. Tying run on third, winning run on second, but that's where they stay. Hangs on to get the save, and that's all that matters.
Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon.